Now I want to show you something mysterious in Revelation chapter 6 verses 10 to 11. The Apostle John saw a group of martyrs in heaven, and they were all crying out to God, Lord, when will you take vengeance on our behalf? And the Lord Jesus calmed them down, told them to rest, gave them a new set of white clothes to wear, and then he said this, rest a while until the number of martyrs is completed. So the Lord Jesus has appointed or apportioned a certain number of martyrs that are needed in the last days. Why this is important, I don't know. It is a mystery, but it is necessary. So there will be martyrs in the last days. You should prepare. One of the many martyrs in the early church is one bishop of the Smyrna church called Polycarp, whose martyrdom was highly talked about in the early church. This bishop was 84 years old, very godly man, personally discipled by John, personally discipled by the Apostle John. And he was a bishop in the Smyrna church, and he was looking after all the churches. And then came his time for martyrdom. He was asked to burn incense to the statue of Caesar, and he refused. So he was condemned to die. So they set up a fire, a stake, and he was going to be tied on the stake, and he'll be burned alive. But before he was to be burned, he was given one last chance to renounce Jesus Christ. And this is what the bishop said. With smile on his face, with joy on his face, he said, for 84 years of my life, Jesus Christ has been so good to me. Why should I renounce him now? Why should I? He's been so good to me. So he said, I will not renounce. You can do what you want to do. So they came to tie his hands behind the stake so that he will not run away. He told them, don't need to tie my hands. I will not go anywhere. I will just stand here. So they lit it up with fire. And he was singing hymns. And they looked at his face. There was so much of joy. And you know what's the strange thing? The fire could not kill him. His clothes were not burned. The hair on his skin was not burned. He just stood there singing. The fires could not kill him. So Caesar ordered him to be pierced. So a soldier took a spear and struck his heart. Now, church history says, a dove, white dove came out of his heart and flew out. Everybody saw the white dove coming out. The faithful death of a martyr. Our church believers must be prepared to face martyrdom joyfully and boldly.